It's the #1 show in the streets. Hoodrich Radio with DJ Scream.
Hoodrich Radio, it's a new 92.3, 96.7. The beat, DJ Scream is here, Moran is here. We have to welcome back to Hoodrich Radio, real family, real brother in the building, the hometown hero himself. Trae the Truth is in the building.
Trae the Truth,
Welcome back, my brother. Representing properly for that relief gang.
Word.
Yeah. Now, man, I ain't talked to you since before everything happened with the Houston situation, and I'm not gonna front. Like, I was looking on social media like, I know this guy, man. I know that this guy has always been that type of person because I'm familiar with the Trae days and everything. But there was a lot of people nationally and just everywhere that just wasn't familiar with who you were at heart. You understand what I'm saying? But I think it really showed the city, the world, and I just want to say salute to you, bro, for stepping out on that limb and really kind of sacrificing even your own well-being at times for the better of others. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to applaud you for that, first off. And just tell us about some of the efforts and what the relief gang movement means and how it all came about.
As far as even finding out who need help, how to help them, how to just best understand situations, because, you know, a lot of people come from behind desk or places that's not familiar with understanding how life really going at this point. So 9 times out of 10 people tend to reach out to us in every way. We did the supplies. We giving out over probably at least $1.3 million in supplies throughout the city. We were some of the first ones to send stuff to Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands. We've adopted whole school districts. We adopted the whole Port Arthur school district. And we adopt homes. Now we rebuild the homes. It's so crazy. This ain't what we do. We ain't got no idea half the time what we doing. We just moving on impulse. You know?
Y'all know it's good, though.
Yeah, and we know the people need it. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not retarded, so we're going to figure it out some way, somehow. But yeah, it's just been a long process. And now it's like everybody look to us for some kind of guidance in some form or fashion, man. And,
do you think that the nation still needs to know? We were talking off air that Houston still needs help. Like, it wasn't like everybody was kind of the first 30 days, of course, being real supportive and donating.
Everybody knows Houston raised a lot of money, but right now it's not. People not seeing it. Like it was so crazy. I remember. So relief gangs, me and my partner, Mr. Rogers. So
shouts to Rogers.
We would get emails, you know, as far as like people who need help. We get thousands of emails on the regular. We can only do so much. So he may have had a home. Somebody reached out with Trae, let's go adopt this home. Adopting a home is somebody who's been damaged. They ain't got no assistance from FEMA, nothing else, and they can't even get their supplies, like as far as sheetrock and stuff they need just to start trying to get their household on track. And, he adopted a home. We go over there, and then when we finish, I'm like, well, cool, this the one I got for the day. Let's go check this one out. And the house so happened to be right across the street. So then it's like imagine a whole street full of houses. Just you can't see it from the outside. From the outside, you may see a water line. Right. You go inside. Some people have no walls and they're completely. One lady had a tent in the house. I mean, you know, she was living in the tent. It's just all bad. Like one of the big ones we did was a 98-year-old lady. She was sleeping in a molded home on a love seat. Nobody helped her, no assistance, no nothing. We went and took her, rebuilt her home, put her up in a living facility, everything. So now everything back to normal with her. So it's a lot of work.
I heard, and I don't know if this is true. So no matter like what type of insurance you have, like it wouldn't cover the situations that happen.
Nobody really had the flood insurance.
Right. Because y'all not used to having floods.
Oh, no, we used to have floods, but it really got severe these last few years. And they didn't, you know, the people give them insurance, but they wasn't really feeding it to them the right way. Like we recommend you should do this. So you don't have that, then you're trying to get FEMA assistance. FEMA denying everybody. But the catch to that, they'll be like, oh, well, we can't help you, but maybe you can get a loan. But it's How do you tell a person who already was doing bad, now they doing worse, to go get another loan? So then they're going to be upside down regardless. So at that point, they just like, F life, I'm just going to leave everything where it is and just figure it out. So it's just a lot of frustrating situations where people don't get help in that way.
So while you were actually in the element of helping the relief and actually, you know, helping the people in the community, like, because you're a musician first, like, while you were actually doing it, maybe handing people food or actually in the trenches, you know, helping to fix stuff, were you, like, hearing verses in your head? And, of course, you were being inspired, but, like, you're...
No, you know what's so crazy? When I started doing that, it was and Rogers will tell you, it was number one rule. Don't talk to Trae about music. Don't ask him about music. Don't talk to me about shows. Don't talk to me about nothing.
So you didn't do any shows either?
I shut down typically everything.
Wow.
Don't come asking me about no label stuff. Don't come at, like, period. People knew that was the one thing don't bother me about. And it was so crazy. I went so long like that. That's the reason I made myself get in the studio, because it's 6-7 months later. It's like
therapy.
I kind of, not even that. It was just like I kind of been away from it so long. I don't feel comfortable. I don't think I would feel comfortable doing it. So I'm a person that work well under pressure. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna make myself go out here, like, no excuses, you know. And I'm gonna just see whatever come about is what I'm gonna do. And if I could have got writer's block and only did one song, that's all I was doing.
Right,
if it was gonna be a couple, then I'd have figured it out. But I ended up doing 12.
Well, it's second nature to you, man. It's like Jordan and Kobe getting back on the court, man. So it turned out all right. You got hometown hero here, and I gotta say, all your albums have been from the heart. We all know that Trae has that substance, but this one seemed like you kind of reached to the next level of your core a little bit to really express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is that accurate?
Yeah. I mean, I think this is probably one of the most right now, because I've been rapping for over 20 years, but I think this is probably one of the most well-received ones, because I'm pretty sure you on social media, you've seen everybody from LeBron to Jada to everybody you could think of
Love is real.
posting and vibing and jamming to it. And a lot of people just telling me they proud as far as, I guess, after watching everything that I've done and putting the music with it, it go hand in hand, because everybody already knew my character. So it's just like, I guess, God's time right now.
So does Trae Day still continue this year, or will you?
Yeah, it never
Absolutely.
stop. That ain't gonna stop even after I pass, bro.
Got you. Amen.
Yeah.
He said Trae Day is there even when he's gone. You know what I'm saying?
So going back to, like, the whole disaster that happened, because you said you work well off of pressure. So when the floods happened, like, how did you really get out there to start helping people? Did you start out by yourself?
On the boat.
By yourself? Like, we got it by yourself?
No, I had to get rescued. When I got rescued later on that night, I was right back out in the field. Started out rescuing people with boats. Then led to us grabbing monster trucks and going to pull out the rescuing people's lives there in Beaumont. The jails were underwater and pulled out the Beaumont. They didn't have any food or water. I actually took care of them. Man, dude, I just moved. So it's so crazy just looking back. It's a lot of footage out there that ain't been released of stuff. Stuff that I've done. Yeah.
So some of the other names, shouts to the homie Mr. Rogers. We know that JJ Watt did some miraculous things, like during the whole relief or anything.
Not on our end. Maybe
not on your end.
Where, yeah.
Okay, all right, just keeping it real.
Yeah,
another name I want to ask you about, because I had some heated debates with people. Like, one of the things that I do is watch Joel Osteen, right? And after I heard about it, I don't know if it was delivered properly to me. I didn't really agree with how he handled the whole situation. So I said, I'm just going to fall back so I could talk to someone reliable and understand what went on. Do you think that
I think it was going to be a problem either way it went.
Either way it went?
Either way it went, because if he honestly did not open up, that was a problem, which, of course, power of the people can make you move.
Absolutely.
Facts.
And which that part I don't agree with. But then if you look at the double-edged sword, what if he did open up and there wasn't no cots or no nothing? It's just floor. Then you got people complaining still
nice
and talking about that's all you can do for us. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I think, man, at this point, I'm just at a point in my life with a lot of these people that I've seen, including what you just mentioned earlier. I choose not to. If I don't feel it's genuine, then I ain't receptive to it.
Got you.
And I've learned through this process, from charities to public figures to how people may look in the cameras and the lights, ain't genuine at all.
How are you
They go home comfortably every day. They don't care nothing if it ain't affecting them directly. You know, some people think, hey, let me buy a pizza, and that's good enough. Which at the end of the day, it is helping somebody. But at the same time, that's just a way for you to deal with your conscience.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
How are you able to see through like what's real and what's not when it comes to?
We out here every day.
Right.
If I don't see you, if I don't see you, or even the people don't, because the people speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we don't see you, or the people not actually receiving help or saying they receiving help, it's like it ain't really hard to tell. Because one thing about it, we live in a world of social media. People can post a million things that they do on a daily basis. So in between that time, what they doing, I don't know. They may feel like they don't have to take that time out. You know, and some people do it, you know, because a lot of awards are given out. So a lot of times people want some of these awards, you know.
Wow.
And they want that credibility, and that's cool. It's to the point I got so many awards. I think me and Rogers, we start turning them down. Like, man, I don't even want no more awards.
Right. We ain't do it for that.
Yeah, I mean, we never did it for that, but it's just a point, like, we burnt out of it, you know what I'm saying? Because the situation can get frustrating, bro, like, in all aspects.
So what would you tell your city to do, you know, going through the situation and being out there in the element? What would you tell them to do politically moving forward, just locally or nationally? Like, would you tell them to do something different because maybe elected officials didn't do what they were supposed to do? Like,
I never really got into that, man, because, you know, me and the mayor, we all right. And me and Congress, we all right. Me and, as far as political figures, even though I'm not a political figure, I'm a staple when it comes to Houston. It ain't nothing that go on there that it ain't gonna really, they gonna read. When it comes to needing the people, you gotta go through me. That's just what it is. So I think in any situation, it's a lot of things that we all probably could have did that we didn't do. So I'm just one of the people, I don't believe in pointing fingers. If you ask me what I would do in general, just myself, I believe Houston and other areas, we probably gonna need better drainage systems, because it can rain for a matter of hours and flood now. So imagine if it's raining for a week straight, well, we out of there. You know what I'm saying? And just, it's so crazy, man. It was over 500 mil easily that the city made, and it's like, it's so many people that they don't have food, let alone can't even get beds or anything else. So it's just like, it's starting to, you know what I'm saying, that's where the frustration come, because we've made it this 6-7 months and touched so many people with not 1% of what they had. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, out of all that money, it's like we could have even gave them the blueprint. Well, we could have probably saved half the city by now, where you don't have to spend all that unnecessary money that people make it to be. Because you got contractors, just for them to come knock the walls out of mold, you people charging $13,000 to $15,000. Man, that take 3-4 little homies from the hood going kick walls using hammers. That you see what I'm saying? So like, they definitely taking advantage of the situation. So it's just all bad. It was, I believe, 500,000 homes and up to 2 million cars damaged.
Wow.
So ain't nothing of that gonna be repaired in 6 months. Don't let anybody ever tell you that.
Right. No matter how much money.
Hey, you know, people, a lot of people who ain't out there first say, oh yeah, it's getting back to normal, but nah, that ain't what it is.
Okay, that's what it is. Paint the picture of the rest of 2018. What else should we be looking forward to? Would it be another album, or is it going to be strictly a community release, or just tell us what you're going to be on for the rest of 2018?
The community release is my priority, period, man, because there's just so many people. It's like people, they rely on me like no other right now. You know what I'm saying? And they wait for whatever I got going on so they can get there and be helped, you know? Because it's like, not even looking at me as a father figure, just looking at me as a big homie, a big brother, you know? Like, imagine people who, some of the kids' Christmas list is just for a toothbrush. But then you got Big Homie come through. We took 180 families on a $72,000 shopping spree before Christmas. We do so much stuff in general, and it's like now it's like we the people last hope. You know what I'm saying? In general, so with me knowing that, that's always gonna be my top priority. I'm while I'm waiting and sitting back to see what the outcome go of this project, because it's growing daily through the momentum, and a lot of people who are fans of me, a lot of people really embracing this project a lot more. Of course, you know, bro, I got over 2,000 unreleased songs, so yeah, I'm pretty sure an album will be coming.
Okay. Good to know.
I did the cartoon deal with 420 TV. I got a whole new season of cartoons coming out that's unreleased. You know, I'm the one part owner of Bump Box. So, you know, my radios, if you ever been seeing the big boom boxes that everybody be posting, all that come from me.
Okay.
You may have seen Dave Chappelle, Lauryn Hill, Nas. It's any and everybody you could think of come get them radios from me. So I've been doing that. I don't know, man. I'm all around just in everything, man.
Final question, man, is so with all the inspiration that you've given to people, right? If we all rallied, Houston rallied and surrounding areas rallied to say, hey, man, I want you to be a mayor or a governor or a politician. You wouldn't do it? You gonna do the Oprah and say, no, I'm not doing it?
I tell everybody, man, that ain't where my mind at.
Gotcha.
You know, maybe when I slow down what I'm doing, and before I forget what you just saying with all the people rallying, that's gonna be a big thing for me this year. The lawsuit against Radio 1. You know, I'm still banned worldwide, so this gonna make 9 years. Yeah, so
okay.
I'm just, you know, I'm doing what needs to be done.
Absolutely. Trae the Truth is still standing here. I appreciate you pulling up on Hoodrich Radio.
Sure.
It's Day One family, man. I used to pick them up. We used to ride around the city and everything, and we've seen each other's progression. And I always appreciate the game that you give me, my brother.
That's real.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to definitely get into some records off of this hometown hero. My personal favorite is with Mozzie, No Pressure. Got anything else you want to highlight?
It's crazy because that's one of the ones LeBron was jamming on IG. A lot of people have been playing Better Days with me and Tip. I Can't with me, Boosie, and Rara. I got it. I'm at this point, I just did this project totally opposite of what I usually do. I threw it out there, whatever the people pick, whatever they want to do. I'm cool and content.
There it is. All right, make sure y'all check out that Hometown Heroes everywhere right now online. Salute to that boy, Trae the Truth. 92.3, 96.7 The Beat.
It's Hoodrich Radio. You better not change the station.